You woke up this morning bracing. You walk into the rest of your day bracing. It is a psychological survival mode, a long winter where you have learned to hold people at a distance, carry past pain, and expect the worst. To begin moving out of that state, we are going to use a 4-step process called the Spring Renewal Framework. This is a practical method designed to help you physically and mentally release the specific weights you have been carrying. Before we begin, find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably. As you settle in, identify one specific emotional weight, a past hurt or a difficult relationship that you want to focus on during this exercise. You do not need to feel completely ready or have everything figured out. This process does not require a perfect mindset. It only asks for your baseline willingness to participate in the steps. Emotional release is often difficult to achieve through logic alone. By establishing a calm, physical baseline first, we aim to lower the physiological barriers that often keep the mind trapped in a state of defense. Physical posture and emotional states are closely linked. Because the mind often resists change, we start by adjusting the body to signal a shift in intent. Right now, adjust how you are sitting. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Tilt your head slightly upward toward the ceiling and let the muscles in your throat soften. This is step 1, the small inch of consent. That subtle upward tilt of your head is a physical representation of being open to something new before your mind has even shaped the word. Now, take a slow, deep breath in. As you exhale, vocalize the word, yes. If you cannot speak out loud, focus on the sound of the word in your mind. By adopting this posture, you provide your body with physical evidence of openness. This creates a brief window of quiet, giving the nervous system a chance to settle before the mind resumes its usual arguments. With your body now in a more relaxed state, bring your attention back to that specific wound or difficult person you identified earlier. For a long time, you have carried the weight of that situation. Imagine that burden as a heavy, rough stone you have been hauling across an open field. Visualize walking to the edge of the field. Set the stone down in the grass. Take your hands off it, turn around, and walk away. This step does not require you to solve the entire problem or heal the trauma in a single moment. It is simply about the act of setting the weight aside for now. Your only task here is to leave the burden in that winter field. You are giving yourself permission to step forward into your own spring without that specific weight. Emotional separation begins when you decide that a past grievance no longer has the right to consume your present energy. When we anticipate failure or hurt, our bodies react. You may notice your hands pulling inward or your fingers tightening into fists without you even realizing it. This bracing was a survival tactic that served you in the past. However, a clenched hand is incapable of holding anything new, even if that new thing is something you've wanted for years. To shift this, extend your hands forward. Rotate your palms upward toward the ceiling. Let your fingers uncurl, consciously releasing the tension. Think of this as standing beneath a ripening branch. An open palm is ready to receive what falls. This requires letting go of the need to control the how and the when. Your role is simply to be present and available for the harvest. An open hand is physical proof of your willingness to let go. It demonstrates that you are no longer relying on the illusion of control to feel safe. To help maintain this open state as you move back into your day, we use specific verbal anchors. These phrases help clarify your intent. Look at these 3 statements. The first is, I am safe to want again. This is a way of reminding yourself that you no longer have to live in a state of constant defense. The second is, I am not behind. My spring is right on time. This addresses the habit of comparing your life to others. It acknowledges that your personal growth follows its own necessary timeline. The third is, I release the winter, I consent to the harvest. This is a daily choice to prioritize your current well-being over the familiar patterns of past survival. Vocalizing these intentions helps you stay conscious of your progress. It makes it easier to notice when you are slipping back into old habits of tension, allowing you to return to this open state more quickly. Perform a final self-assessment. Notice the rhythm of your breath, the openness of your hands, and the space you have created between yourself and that emotional weight. You have successfully shifted your physical and mental orientation from a defensive posture to an open one. To make this shift last, try implementing this 4-step sequence as a daily morning habit. It can help you address the reflex to brace before the day's stresses begin. If you feel a change in your perspective today, type yes in the comments to mark your commitment. Subscribe for more guidance and share this with someone who is carrying a heavy load. You can find a support link in the description as well. Lasting restoration is rarely a single event. It is built through the daily, deliberate choice to leave the past where it belongs and remain open to what is coming next.